You ever notice how every comedian who says, "You can't cancel me," somehow wakes up trending for all the wrong reasons? Yeah. Andrew Schulz is one of those guys. And for the past few years, it feels like every time this man opens his mouth, he either creates a new fan base or a brand new hate group. There is no in between.
There's no excuse for jokes. There is never an excuse for making jokes. I just want that to be clear. There is never an excuse for making jokes with the boys. Go on, go on.
Now, don't get me wrong, the guy's talented. He went from doing gut punch comedy clips on Instagram to building a whole army of fans who swear he's the last real comedian alive. But somewhere along the way, Andrew Schulz went from the comedian who says what everyone's afraid to the comedian who just says whatever gets him in trouble. So Schulz and his wife were going through IVF. Nothing funny about that. Millions of people do it. But during one of his podcast episodes, Schulz decided to prove he still had his edgy comedian badge by calling the rejected embryos the R word. Not once, not as a joke setup, but repeatedly, casually, like he was reading a grocery list. And people lost it. Clips started going viral on X and TikTok, not from comedy pages, but parents of disabled children, people with autistic siblings, disability advocates, all saying the same thing. This isn't edgy, this is just cruel. As we know, he doubled down. His response was basically, they were my embryos, so I can call them whatever I want. That's like saying you can burn your own house down just because your name is on the lease. Fans defended him, of course. People said, he's a comedian, it's dark humor, relax. But here's the thing, Andrew didn't just drop one edgy joke and move on. He turned it into a whole bit, a segment. Like, hey guys, watch how far I can push this. And it stuck. To this day, when you mention Andrew Schulz to certain people, the first thing they say is, oh, the guy that called his embryos the R word? That's crazy. But somehow, that wasn't even his biggest backlash. Because right after that, he managed to piss off one of the most respected artists in hip-hop history, Kendrick Lamar. And when you get a Pulitzer-winning rapper who rarely speaks publicly to clap back at a comedian, yeah, that's when the drama really starts. Now listen, there are 3 people you should never randomly disrespect in America. 1, Beyonce. 2, Rihanna. Lastly, black women. Especially when Kendrick Lamar is watching. Because one day on his Flagrant podcast, Andrew Schulz decided he was going to cook up a little joke called the black girlfriend effect, implying that when white men get black girlfriends, they suddenly become cooler.
Wait, what is the black girlfriend effect?
Oh, you don't know about
glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of. That's hilarious. I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective. Yeah. Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
We love them all.
Yeah. Oh really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
Yo, who gets
That means what?
Hey, let me know the translation.
Kendrick fans.
Now, was he joking? Yes. Was it a smart joke? Absolutely not. Because here's what actually happened. Black women heard it, the internet heard it, and Kendrick Lamar also heard it. And Kendrick doesn't speak often, but when he does, somebody's career gets folded like fresh laundry. Weeks later, Kendrick drops a track with one very specific line. Don't let no white comedian speak on no black woman. That's law. A Pulitzer-winning rapper just paused his lyrical war with Drake to slap a warning label on Andrew Schulz. And the whole internet said, oh yeah, that bar was definitely about him. But Andrew, he did what every comedian does when they're caught in real-life beef. He went on The Breakfast Club and pretended he wasn't bothered. He said things like, I don't think Kendrick really meant me, and people are just making conspiracies. Meanwhile, his name was trending under the hashtag white comedian who should shut up.
Listen, nobody has respected women more
You through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us.
But it gets worse, because Andrew spent years bragging about saying whatever he wants. But the second a hip-hop legend checks him, suddenly guys, it's not that deep, I swear.
This is the thing that is kind of funny about it. Is like, first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all would do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. And there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him. And the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well you.
Fans started clowning him, saying, yo, you were loud when nobody responded. Now Kendrick yawned in your direction and you're acting like you got asthma. And remember, Andrew's fan base is mostly dudes who love when he attacks others. But when the smoke was coming toward him, they started noticing something. He's only fearless when the target can't fight back. But with Kendrick, he couldn't joke his way out. He couldn't, I'm just telling the truth his way out. He just had to eat it. And that beef opened the door for something way darker. Because once people started digging into who Andrew Schulz really was off camera, they found something that made the Kendrick thing look like a playground argument. A story that didn't come from Twitter, didn't come from fans, neither from haters. It came from a woman who once dated him. And what she described did not sound like a punchline. Because when your ex-girlfriend comes forward with receipts, stories, and details that sound straight out of a Netflix true crime documentary, the internet stops laughing and starts paying attention. Because unlike the other controversies, which were mostly about offensive jokes and internet beef, this one is personal. And it came from someone who knew Andrew Schulz in real life, his ex-girlfriend, Sarah Phillips. Now, before we go any further, yes, the story is real. Yes, she really posted this publicly, and yes, you can still find her original statement online. This isn't rumor, this isn't TikTok said, this is her words. So here's what happened. In 2018, Sarah Phillips, a singer and songwriter, posted a long message accusing her ex of emotional abuse, manipulation, and controlling behavior. And while she didn't name Andrew directly, she didn't need to. Everybody knew who she was dating. In her post, Sarah described being slowly isolated from friends, talked down to, and constantly blamed whenever she tried to stand up for herself. She said the relationship ruined her mental health so badly that she had to go to therapy for years just to feel like a real person again. Now, to be fair, she never said Andrew physically abused her, but what she did describe was something a lot of survivors recognized instantly: textbook emotional abuse. But here's the thing. Andrew never sued her, never denied it, never addressed it directly, which the internet noticed. Because usually, when somebody falsely accuses you of being controlling and mentally abusive, you respond. You defend yourself. You say something. Andrew said nothing. He just kept posting clips and doing comedy like it never happened. And people started connecting dots. You ever notice how this dude yells at co-hosts, interrupts women constantly, mocks people who show emotion? Maybe that's not just a persona. Maybe it's who he actually is.
Like, that solves half of your problem.
I feel like you're having 4 different conversations with yourself right now.
You know what? First of all, how dare you? I came in here, I'm being attacked by you mother.
Despite these relationships you grew up with.
Couldn't be happier.
No, not about happy. Despite all those things that could interrupt your ability to be loved and love people, you got a lot of people who love you.
Well, I think that the key, and my best friend, Nikki,
Don't explain it.
told me,
Don't
if
explain
you're
it.
gonna get your heart broken.
Don't explain it.
Just take it in.
Just take it in.
But I agree.
Stop trying to
But what do you
science
want me
it.
to say, though?
Just
Stop being a
nothing.
nerd with your
Don't say
facts.
anything.
Just take it in.
Don't
Just
be a
hear
nerd
it.
with your facts.